How's it going, guys? Hope you are all doing well. I'm down here on my home farm in Nebraska today. I'm actually standing right here on the state line between Nebraska and Kansas. Nebraska's back here and Kansas is right there. This is what we call the state line food plot back here behind me. And we are here today for a specific reason. We are actually replanting this food plot because my brassicas failed. And this whole video is about what you can do and what you can plant if your fall brassica food plots fail. In my case here, the reason why mine failed is because we have had extreme drought in the late summer here. July and August, there has been little to no rain. It's starting to get kind of scary in some places. Ponds are drying up. I've personally had the fear of EHD a little bit. I haven't seen any yet, but hopefully we won't. But back here behind me, or I guess in front of me, to the west, we have a big storm moving in. And they've been predicting this storm here for the last couple days, and I have been busting it trying to get my last fall food plots in the ground before this rain gets here. And I'm praying that the good Lord blesses this land this evening and gives us a really good rain on not only my food plots, but any of the agriculture ground around here for the farmers. But today, what we're talking about, like I said, is kind of recovering brassica plots, or if you didn't have time to plant your brassica plots, or maybe you just didn't want to plant brassica plots, but you still want a fall food plot towards the latter end of August and into the first part of September. And the thing that I'm gonna recommend, the seed I'm gonna recommend, guys, is a cereal grain mix. Now, over the years, I have probably had the most luck with harvesting big mature whitetails on cereal grains in my part of the country. Last year, in fact, I was able to take the biggest deer I've killed here on our home farm in Nebraska since 2017, right here. And this was cereal grains last year. It was just straight rye. This year, we're going with this right here. This is a brand new mix from Evolved here. This is called Breakfast Club. When I saw this, I was super excited because it's got multiple different cereal grains in it. And it's basically a mix that I've been using for years, just mixing myself. And now it's right here bagged up for me with everything in it that I want. Those seeds in here, the cereal grains in here, is winter wheat, winter oats. We all know deer love oats, and these are going to stay green further into the fall and winter. Cereal rye, which is just a fantastic late season food source. It's going to stay green all through the fall and winter. And triticale. Triticale is extremely palatable for deer. When I've planted triticale in the past, I'm telling you, the deer just absolutely hammer it. For whatever reason, they seem to love it. And this also has some forage rape in it, which is extremely high protein. It's up to 30% protein and high digestibility. So this is just an absolute fantastic mix, and this thing should get this food plot right here through the entire fall and winter as long as we continue to get rains. I'm praying I can get this in tonight. We get a good rain on it here, get it to sprout, and hopefully, Lord willing, we'll have a few more rains. So this rain is about here, guys. I'm gonna quit talking, get this drill filled up with this Breakfast Club here, and get to going before this storm gets here. I'm thinking I'm just gonna squeak this in before it starts raining. So we will see what happens. Stick with me, and we'll close this out once I get this planted. Try not to get my camera gear ruined here. It's pouring out there. The tractor's still running. I had the camera sitting in the field. I just jumped off and came back here. Not ideal. Didn't quite beat it. All right, I'm gonna put this camera away before something gets ruined here. I'm in a bad situation. Talk to you when I'm done. All right, guys, as you saw there, almost got rained out. I ended up just throwing the camera in the bag and putting it under a tree, and jumped back on the tractor and got it planted in the rain. It was kind of just one of those now or never type of situations, and needed to get the seed in the ground, and I'm glad I did. We ended up getting some pretty decent rain that day. I wish we would have got a little bit more. I think we got 6,500. It's a good start, but man, we definitely need some more. So, but it's been 4 days or so, 5 days, I don't know, something like that. And I've come down here to check this plot out. Figured I'd bring the camera along and close out this video with you guys. But let me turn the camera around here and show you what we got going here. We got some really good growth, but we definitely need some more rain. So let me show you this Breakfast Club blend coming up out of the ground. All right, guys, as you can see here, we've got those cereals coming up here, looking good. We've got a rape right here and a couple more coming up right here as well. Looks like I got this in at a really good rate. And as long as we keep getting rain, we should have a really good food plot here for the entire fall and winter. Well, guys, that about wraps this one up here. I have a few weeds in this plot I need to get taken care of today. But other than that, I just got to keep praying for rain, guys. There's not a ton of rain in the forecast. There's like a 25% chance or something like that tomorrow. But other than that, it's not looking great. We are so dry. I actually checked another small plot that I planted up in our creek on the way down here, and there was actually a dead doe laying just off the plot kind of by the creek. So I'm really hoping that is not a sign of EHD. We will see, but all we can do is get the seed in the ground and pray for rain. So we'll see what happens. But guys, if your brassica plots fail, cereal grains are so powerful. And in all honesty, a lot of times I will plant cereal grains over brassica plots. It just seems like those cereal grains are extremely powerful, at least in my part of the country here in Nebraska and Kansas. The deer just seem to love them, and man, it really gets you all the way through the fall and winter and even into the next spring. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Definitely get some cereal grains in the ground. Breakfast Club from Evolved is a really, really good product. Very happy. This has just been a few days here with one rain on it, and it's shooting out of the ground. Absolutely fantastic germination. So we'll see you in the next one, guys. Have a wonderful week.